As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos. This one for the right to represent the AFC in Super Bowl 56 in L.A. Off we go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught by Cohen. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott down. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Yeah, boy.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
No injuries.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip
Nice
Lindsay.
and easy. Nice and
And
easy.
they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Now Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
Like that, no?
Strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
3rd down.
The gun, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yes, sir.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
The ball carrier.
On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Well, I played running back now.
They come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
7 yards on the
played
pickup
running
there,
back
and
in
now
the day
they'll
number.
have 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Lindsay. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, at these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball a 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Screen pass to Lindsay. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Singletary, they'll run for it. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. So a very good start, but don't go get those Super Bowl T-shirts left. Still the early going here.
I wonder if they're even printing them at this stage of the game, right? Do you wait a little longer before you say which one you're going to do? Good advice, Brandon. Make sure you know there's a lot of game left, but a good start.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll run on second down with Cohen, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Whistles here before the snap, but it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And he goes out right around the 39. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Trying to keep it, trying to play slow.
2nd down and 8.
Scared to fuck up. They ain't gonna do nothing but make you fuck up. Trust me, I know.
Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line.
You gotta come out gun soon.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
A gain of 11 on the That's play. A play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
I smell a book.
1st down and run with Cohen. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he completes it to Cohen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Oh,
that's
what?
complete to his running back, Connor. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Come on, man. That's not too easy. Don't make it too easy for me.
His guys will get the football back. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
Don't make it too easy for me now.
Because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it. Because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual. As we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential. Oh, had to get it out quickly, but it's blocked. And they are going to wind up with a football down at the 1-yard line.
And that's truly the way to change field position, isn't it? Block the punt and then take over inside the 5-yard line. What a tremendous job by them. You change momentum, you change field position, and give yourself a chance to score.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Pretty big play now in this AFC Championship. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7.
Oh, they spotted him 3.
4th down now. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Here's Powell on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half.
Jesus.
This is a golden
You
opportunity
that, man. I
for them to
put
go
it
down
there,
there and put up a
man.
couple of sixes.
You just fucked yourself up,
What a
man.
momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be
Man,
able
you
to get a
just
2 for
fucked up
1
there,
without ever
dude.
even giving up the football. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go
Should've
until
just outran
halftime.
him. Thinking somebody was in there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, this nigga.
Prescott to throw this time. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Third and long for Prescott. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Throw left side complete. It's Cohen. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Yeah.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Back to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cohen. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
1st down, Steelers.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
KJ Hamler, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. final play of the half. Prescott. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl.
Me, duh.
Now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he's going to get stopped up quickly.
Hello?
Give him a yard down to the 43.
Yeah.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of
Playing the
bodies,
little
not
thing.
much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to
But
get
I always
anything
have
out of
to
that
say.
run.
Here's second and 9, just a
need
yard on
15
that
minutes.
last run. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard
Yeah,
line.
it's going to be
11
over.
yards there, first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a second and long. Looking to throw. Prescott. Open man Hamler. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Steelers' 9-yard line.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos push further out in front. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Tariq Cohen on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
That's the reason we bad for them. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Got a man open, it's Ross. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
And the Steeler first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Second and 14. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 41.
They are not ready for
us. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's 21-3.
Kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 21, Steelers 3.
So
roll to the Super Bowl, baby. Roll to the Super Bowl.
This one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
At the 30.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Connor. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
One quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 8.
No, sir.
And he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Bradley Chubb in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
4th down, baby. 4th down. Hold up.
44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That nigga check down more than a little bit, man.
He can kind of get lost, make someone miss.
It's
good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot to the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. Take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
At the 50-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now this time he'll look to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Prescott now. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And incomplete on the deep ball. That time he was looking for Jerry Judy. And now it's 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Lindsey on the toss left. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. Oh. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. He'll get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Backside. 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 That's why you play the screen from backside. Backside. You never play with it. All you're going to do is run up into the block. Just play backside, bro. Backside.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
This is complete defense dominance. Nigga block the field goal to get 3 points.
Being chased out left.
Yeah, I will wait. I ain't
into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I'm trying to bless you.
He was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 7.
All that shit locked up like Akon out there. All that shit locked up like Akon out there.
Defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Ebron's got it. Fights through, and now a crease. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Read it well, and it's picked. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out here, 2nd and 11. Well, Prescott here to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
23-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down.
You don't always expect.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now their backs really against the wall now. They knew how tough this would be on the road, AFC title game, and they have gotten all they could handle and then some. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Short pass, that's the deal,
He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Steps away to his left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship for Charles Davis, myself.